was only an 80-mile-per-hour hurricane, so it really strengthened very quickly over the last 24 hours, and that is because of the very favorable conditions across the Atlantic. We have very warm ocean temperatures and very low amounts of wind shear. The globe are connected. Think of an atmosphere like a river, and everything's connected. So this year we had this El Nino develop across the central Pacific Ocean. Due to these projected storms, the Storm Prediction Center has issued a slight risk in this yellow area across much of eastern PA.
How have the temperatures looked this week, and how will they change this weekend?
So temperatures this week have been pretty cold with highs only in the 30s and 40s, so pretty cold, especially what we've seen last week. After a pretty cold and unsettled week, we might have our first dry weekend here in State College in quite a long time. Anyway, before we get that, I want to mention that we saw our first measurable snow here in State College on early Wednesday morning. Officially, 1/10 of an inch fell. This is the earliest measurable snow here in State College since the year of 2011, so it's been quite a while. If you were out and about Wednesday morning, you probably saw those flurries in the air. Anyway, starting back to our weekend forecast, Friday, we're going to be seeing mild and dry conditions with high pressure overboard bringing in these pleasant conditions. Again, high pressures generally bring in these calm conditions with the sinking air, allowing for a pleasant end to the week to our area. By Saturday, we're going to see this high pressure system move off to the coast, but otherwise still bring light effects to our area, keeping us mostly dry and clear with a few clouds possible. We will have a system begin to develop across portions of Michigan, bring some rain showers there, but this system will be very weak and short-lived, so bring no impacts here to central PA. And then as we head into Sunday, we're going to see another high-pressure system develop to our south, bringing in even warmer conditions to our area. But the big picture here is that we're going to stay dry all 3 days throughout the weekend. So if you have any weekend plans, they will be a good to go. And make sure to make those weekend outdoor plans because it's been quite a while since we've had a fully dry weekend. Anyway, starting off with Friday, we're going to see a high temperature of 56 degrees with increasing clouds, but otherwise staying dry. Friday night, a low of 39 degrees. So going to be dropping off pretty low in the overnight. Make sure to bring a jacket or hoodie if you're planning to go out because it's going to drop off pretty quickly into the overnight hours. By Saturday, we're going to make it up to 57 degrees with pleasant conditions. We'll see a few clouds stick into the afternoon and evening hours, but otherwise a pretty pleasant afternoon. Saturday night, it's going to be dropping off pretty quickly again with lows making down to 42 degrees. So again, bring those jackets if you're planning to go out Saturday evening and into the overnight hours. And by Sunday, it's going to be the warmest day of the weekend with highs making it into the lower 60s with a few clouds possible in the afternoon hours. Anyway, the big key this weekend, do not forget the time change is coming up. We're going to be falling backwards. Remember, at 2 a.m. on Sunday, change those clocks back to 1 a.m. and we'll be getting an additional hour of sleep this weekend. Anyway, up next, we have a feature by David Guerrero on weather and soccer. Good evening. I'm student meteorologist Dennis Khrulov here with your Friday evening CNET forecast. So despite it being the Friday the 13th, conditions are far from scary this afternoon with, again, mostly sunny skies with temperatures making it into the mid-70s here in Happy Valley. That dew point in the 50s is making it feel quite dry out there as well, so we're not dealing with the high humidity we've experienced all summer long, and basically no wind as well. And then across the remainder of the state, temperatures are generally in the 70s to low 80s with mostly sunny skies. Pittsburgh, one of our warmer spots, sitting at 81 this afternoon, but otherwise, you can't beat this weather for mid-September. And then across the Northeast, same story going overhead with high pressure system in place that is allowing for sinking air and leading to these very warm conditions. And it's a pretty strong high pressure system because it is blocking out any precipitation from entering the region. And again, radar and satellite this afternoon, not much going on. But then zooming out to the rest of the country, we do have remnants of Hurricane Francine, our biggest weather story this week, bringing some showers and thunderstorms right now to the central United States. And we do have this new system that is being currently watched by the National Hurricane Center that could bring our next threat for precipitation here in Pennsylvania, but more on that in a little bit. Taking a look at the drought tracker, we do have some drought currently impacting southwest PA with the highest categories across Westmoreland, Fayette, Somerset, even into portions of Washington and Greene counties where there are currently water restrictions in place, so hopefully those areas see some rain soon. So tracking it out tonight, temperatures dropping down to 50s with mostly clear conditions. Basically rinse and repeat. By tomorrow morning, we'll have temperatures rebounding to the 60s. And then tomorrow afternoon, another spectacular afternoon with temperatures making into the upper 70s to low 80s. If you have not had some of those summer activities yet, definitely plan those for tomorrow afternoon. Spectacular day. And then tomorrow night into Sunday morning, rinse and repeat, as I said, temperatures dropping down to the 50s and then rebounding back into the 60s by Sunday morning. And our weather pattern is staying dry. Our next threat for precipitation will not come until Wednesday, early Wednesday into the afternoon hours. We do have those potential tropical remnants make into our local region by then. Right now, there's still high model uncertainty, but this does look to be our next best threat for precipitation. If you're a lover of those warm conditions are not leaving anytime soon. With the latest Climate Prediction Center odds, do have high probabilities across much of the Great Lakes region and even to the northeast for those above normal temperatures, and correlating that with moisture content, staying relatively dry as well. So Wednesday might be the only threat for precipitation here in our local region. So tonight, low of 54 degrees, passing clouds. If you're heading out and about, bring those jackets. It will feel a little bit chilly, but again, not terrible. And then tomorrow will be our warmest day of this stretch yet. High temperatures making it into the low 80s with plentiful of sunshine and maybe some winds out of the east at 5 to 10 miles per hour, but otherwise very calm. Might want to do some last-minute swimming with those warm conditions. Anyway, tracking out your 7-day outlook, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, rinse and repeat with temperatures making into the upper 70s to low 80s with generally a few clouds. But as our next system approaches Wednesday, we'll have the threat for some showers, but right now it does not look to be a complete washout. And then once that system moves through, we'll return back to that really dry pattern, and those temperatures will remain above normal as we close out the next work week. So get outdoors, enjoy those calmer and nice conditions, because I know in a few months we'll be complaining that it's too cloudy, too cold, or too rainy. Who knows? Anyway, I'm student meteorologist Dennis Khrulov. Have a great weekend and week ahead.